Have you ever wondered why certain people just seem to have a magnetic pull about them? You know, those people that for some unexplainable reason are simply naturally attractive to others, even though they sometimes don't fit the characteristics of what is thought to be conventionally attractive? Looking at them from the outside, it's easy to just dismiss what those people have as either luck or an innate quality that we can't have, so most people just choose the easier route and give up entirely. But I'm here to tell you that this energy, this vibe, is something that you can learn to tap into as well. It's available to you already, but you just need to know how to cultivate it and bring it out of your depths. And this video will show you exactly how. We won't talk about easy tips and tricks you can say to spark attraction because those band-aid solutions won't get to the core of the problem, and you don't want to chase people you're attracted to anyway. You want to become the type of person that naturally attracts those people who resonate with you into your life. This doesn't require knowing certain methods or routines, but simply an internal shift in your mind, body, and soul, a tapping into a way of being that is grounded in the deepest source of your truth. Let's start by talking about sexual polarity because this is the most important component of sexual attraction. We all have both masculine and feminine energies within us. It doesn't matter what sex, gender, or sexual orientation you are, you will have a particular way you lean energetically most of the time, and, like a magnet, you will be drawn to someone who is your complementary opposite. The problem is that right now, you're not in touch with that part of yourself, so you're not able to attract those people. If you could learn to tap into that authentic source of energy within, you will naturally begin to spark attraction from those who are your complementary opposite. Both energies are important to cultivate within us. Otherwise, we'll develop a shadow version of what we're rejecting within ourselves. But even these labels of masculine and feminine must be transcended at some point. The end goal is to tap into our deep inner source of truth and live our lives from that place, whatever that looks like. Masculine energy builds from a deep source within, a fire in the belly, and then radiates outward. When you're focused on a particular goal or on a mission to finish a project, you are tapping into your masculine. Cultivating mature masculine energy means that you aim to become grounded in your inner truth and let that powerful energy naturally manifest the most authentic version of yourself outward into the world. In contrast, feminine energy is radiant, life-giving, yielding, and rejuvenating by nature. When you are creating something and are open to the creative expression that manifests through your being and flowing with whatever comes up in the present moment, you are tapping into feminine energy. The extent to which the feminine is allowed to flourish is dependent on how well the masculine is able to create the space and connection to source. In this state, the feminine can surrender into the present moment and radiate the natural beauty that emanates from its depths. This is true in romantic relationships and within you as well. Just remember, masculine energy is focused, feminine energy is creative and random. Weightlifting is masculine. Yoga and meditation are feminine. Writing the story for your novel is feminine. Creating a schedule to make sure you write for an hour every day is masculine. So how do we get to that inner source of truth? Start by asking yourself questions that get to the heart of yourself. What are my core beliefs and values? What does a successful life mean to me? And how do I know I'm heading in the right direction? When was the best I've ever felt and why? What do I most fear? What traumas have I been too scared to look at? How do I deal with guilt, shame, and grief? What emotions have I been suppressing in myself? What qualities do I most dislike in other people, and is it possible that those are aspects of myself that I dislike and have been projecting onto others? What societal myths have I been living? What have I sacrificed to win the approval of others? Who and what do I love unconditionally and would be willing to die for? What are my life's big unanswered questions? This is a process of peeling back the layers within yourself to uncover the parts that you've been avoiding and can integrate them into your being. It's a process of parenting yourself and giving the wounded inner child within you what you weren't given as a child so you can mature. Of developing the courage to accept your nature, your mistakes, your traumas, and your darkest desires, and to bring those inner wounds to light so you can face them head on and eventually move past them. It will be scary, but that's how you know where the growth is. Find where your edge is, and aim to constantly but gently lean just beyond that comfort zone without overwhelming yourself. Feel the moment, including the fear, and see if you're able to step just beyond it with an open heart. Learning how to allow everything that arises within you to process through you without trying to escape it by either pushing it down or distracting yourself is a key step in your development. Another practice that will benefit you greatly is meditation. This allows you to get in touch with your intuition and to be able to sense the bubbling up of anxiety that arises when you're about to deviate from your truth. It will also allow you to cultivate the space between stimulus and response, so you can learn to stop and check in with yourself whenever something external touches your wounded inner core, and to use that opportunity to open up and relax into it instead of closing up. It will teach you how to remain calm regardless of what is arising from your body or what is happening externally. A great way to approach this process is to meditate for a few minutes, first to shut off the logical mind and get in touch with that deeper self within. Then ask yourself one of the questions and wait silently for an answer to appear from your depths. Writing down your insights after can also be helpful to put it all together. Self-inquiry and meditation will begin the process that will help you turn what you once repressed, your sexual energy, your anger, shame, or grief, into sources of power. You'll be able to examine the way society has programmed you and let go of the external definitions of what it means to be a man or to be successful, and instead arrive at what that means for yourself. You will learn to question everything and to tap into your inner source of truth, your inner compass. Once you're able to tap into that source of truth and stay there, you will have a solid foundation from which to live your life. You will be able to take whatever next step is necessary and always stay true to yourself, even when living your values is rejected by others or even rejected by society as a whole. You will be authentic and allow yourself to be who you really are in front of everyone, even when you feel vulnerable and exposed. Others will see you as responsible, dependable, disciplined, and certain about your life purpose. You will be as solid as a mountain, and you won't be pushed off your center by anything external. You will be able to accept reality as it is and have the courage to do the right thing even when you feel fear within your body, because you know that nothing can harm that deep inner core of truth. You will know that grief is a part of life and allow yourself to fully experience that emotion as well as every other emotion that people usually suppress. And you will live with an open heart and strive to always choose compassion and love even when it hurts. Especially when it hurts. That is the way of the superior man. Being grounded in your source of truth makes you unshakable and able to authentically handle whatever the universe throws your way with open arms and with an open heart. Not only will your life function completely differently from this place, but this is also immensely attractive to the feminine. In the next video, we will discuss how to further cultivate this energy and how to create the space for feminine radiance to flourish in your life, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching. If you want a deeper dive into these concepts, I'd suggest The Way of the Superior Man by David Deida. Link is in the description. Until next time, safe travels.